Number one, Jalen Hurts is off the injury report. No more injuries, no excuses. Another thing, it's funny to me how they call Jalen Hurts a running quarterback. But when Daniel Jones runs and he breaks records, he just gets applauded. He's not looked at as a running quarterback. But I'm going to look at these stats, and we're going to put these on, and we're going to look at how he should be a running quarterback too. But we know why they not going to say he is. Number three, let me tell you something. All y'all Giants fans, I applaud y'all. Y'all beat Minnesota, but we ain't Minnesota. Minnesota defense is trash. No pressures. Daniel Jones had all night to call his wife or girlfriend or whatever, tell her that he was ready to come home to a nice cooked dinner. Make sure you cook it, hang up the phone, and then throw the football. You think he's going to have that time against this defensive line? Hell no, y'all. It's a Philly thing. Yo, that.
A-G-L-E-S. Say fly, Eagles, fly.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Fly, Eagles, fly.
So when we're in the link and it's turned up, they with us. When we're on the field, when we travel, they're with us. So it's a Philly thing.
Yo, that man, you know who it is. You know what it is. Your boy, Philly Fresh, a.k.a. the General here reporting for duty. Listen, if you have not done it, I appreciate in advance you hit that sub button right down there. There it go. Yes, on the way to 4K, man. I need your help. Got a little bump in the road. Y'all can be my AAA, clear all that out for me. And also hit the like button for your boy. The more people get to see this, the more people see this. If you hit the like button, the more people, however the algorithm works, more people get to see the merch. Come on, man. Y'all know what's going on here. I really don't with the algorithm, but y'all can help a brother out. All right. Fresh fact of the day is you might ask for something and you might want something, but you might not really want what you asking for. You might not want what you asking for. And I'm saying that to these Giants fans that for some reason just think that, because we went against the third string and it was a close game, and it was only close because we won, not wanted to be, but we didn't run anything. I really need people to appreciate that, because you don't hear me beating my chest and saying we swept y'all. There's no videos on here of me saying we swept y'all, because I am not proud of that victory. But a victory was a victory. Let me tell you something. We beat y'all to get a playoff berth. Smoked y'all. Put 41 up on y'all. Okay? That's when y'all had everybody and we had everybody. That's when Jalen Hurts is where he's at right now. That's number one. Number two, we beat y'all again. Yes, with your third strings, but it still happened. We beat y'all again to get the first seed and win the NFC East. Now it's time to beat y'all again to get to the National Football Championship. Now it's time. Again. And a lot of people crack me up. So hold on, I got to put these up, because y'all know I don't really do stats. Shout out to my guy, Gay City. He the stat guy. You know what I mean? But I can give y'all some. So let's talk. Put these specs on. All right. Here's the thing. A lot of people say you can't beat a team 3 times in a row, yada, 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 whatever the case may be. You can if that team is just inferior to the other team. If that team is just more dominant, more players, better players, you know what I mean? Sometimes coaching does have something to do with it. To me, I like what their coach is doing, but we're not going to sit here and act like Nick Sirianni is chopped liver, man. We're not going to do that. So what I'm going to say is this, right? Teams who play the third time against the team that they have beat at home in the playoffs 70% wins. Teams that play away, 65% wins. So I don't know where this myth is coming from that, oh, just because you beat them twice, you can't beat them 3 times. Where are we doing that at? Where are we doing that at? Let me tell you something, man. I give one edge at positions better than the Philadelphia Eagles to the Giants, and that's running back. But here's the thing. It's not that far off. I love Saquon. You know, both of these guys came from Penn State, Mount Automata, Saquon Barkley, and Miles Sanders. But Miles Sanders ain't chopped liver, neither. So when you look at the situation, here's where things get dicey. Miles Sanders doesn't have to go against that defensive line of ours. Saquon, you do. And you know what happened the last time you played. You know what happened the last time we played. I don't want to hear the injuries and all that. You're on the field. The stats are going to be put up. If he would have ran for $120 and yada, 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 people wouldn't have been saying he hurt. Okay? That's number one. But I know Saquon can do Saquon can do some damage. But I'm going to tell you like this. This defensive line, they got their job cut out for them, but I think that they can overcome it. All right. I got a question, though. First of all, Daniel Jones. Let's go about Daniel Jones, who everybody is just praising right now, like he's just an elite quarterback. Where, when, how? First of all, he threw for 300 yards 3 times this season. Just 3 times. And you know who that was against? Twice against Minnesota, who he just beat and put up 300 up again. And then the Detroit Lions. Neither one of them really have a defense. Now, the Detroit Lions, they definitely get after it on the offensive end. You're going to have a shootout with them. We seen it week 1, and everybody was laughing until they started smoking stuff. Until they started smoking things. So when you look at the situation, Daniel Jones, 300 yards, 3 times. Okay, now let's get to this running situation. Everybody is praising Daniel Jones for running this and running that and running that. But then when Jalen Hurts does it, he's just another running quarterback. You see what happened to Lamar Jackson. You see what happened to Cam Newton, yada, yada, yada. But nobody's saying that. Let's look at the stats. Because Daniel Jones, if you want to qualify anybody as a running quarterback, he is in that category. Okay, so we're going to talk about Jalen Hurts running first. So he got 165 attempts, 760 yards, 4.6 a carry, and 13 touchdowns. A whopping 13 touchdowns on the ground. Okay, Daniel Jones, 120 attempts, 708 yards. So he got 708 yards on the ground. That's not a running quarterback to y'all? 7 touchdowns. 7 touchdowns. So to me, why is it that the national media is not trying to spin it or whatever they do and saying that Daniel Jones is a running quarterback? Because he is. If you want to call Jalen Hurts one, they both have 700 yards. It's just that he got more and he got almost double the touchdowns. Now, when you talk about throwing, Daniel Jones definitely has been getting better. I mean, I want to say he got 472 attempts, 317 completions. He had like 67.2 completion ratio, 15 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. And he played 16 games. Okay, Jalen Hurts. He had 66.5. So Daniel Jones really got a better percentage than him. But it's also everything that he does. All the little things that he does to get first downs. All the RPOs, all the people being scared, and Miles Sanders being able to take off because they don't know whether Jalen Hurts is going to keep the ball, and they're petrified. They're petrified. See, here's the thing. This defense, well, the Vikings defense was trash, number one. But the Giants defense looked way better against a quarterback that's going to stay in the pocket and you can frustrate him. And we all know what Kirk Cousins is on prime time. I had the Giants picking. I had the Giants. I picked the Giants. I said that the Giants was going to win. So to me, it's not surprising. Kirk Cousins is trash. Jalen Hurts is not. Their defense is booty juice. Ours isn't. You're going to have a problem. And you should know that from the first game. Now, if Daniel Jones wants to start running, we got the linebackers for that. Kaiser White, let me holler at you. Hey, if you see, and we're going to get in the do's and don'ts. And yes, I will be doing the do's and don'ts in the free giveaway Thursday because we had play Saturday. I want to give y'all two days to receive and to comment to get the free giveaway. All right. So we talking about a situation to where as though the Giants went against a bad defense. They went against a scared Kirk Cousins, and this ain't that. And let me tell you something. The thing to top it off, pause. It's the crowd. It's the crowd. Minnesota crowd ain't Philadelphia's. It's a Philly thing. Every third down, they gonna be rocking. Don't let us get a lead. Don't let us get a 14-0 lead because you're dog food after that. You're dog food. Listen, I'm very confident in this game. Things happen, and I get it. But I have not really tasted defeat by the hands of my quarterback yet. Even in the Washington game, he did not lose it for us. He did everything he could, but we still lost. Yes, we did. If we don't turn the ball over, because we know that y'all get turnovers, I shout out to y'all for that. If we don't turn the ball over and we play steady and we play like basically like how Jalen Hurts played the first game, if y'all want to give us everything under, we'll take it. We got the playmakers to take it. Jalen Hurts is a smart quarterback and he's ready. He is ready. Are y'all? Y'all already know, man. Stay Philly, stay fresh, y'all. Yo, that